Hello, geometry folks. This is Mr. Heron. Realizing that I missed part of the 1-7 notes and made a mistake on another part of the notes, so I'm going to try and solve those two problems right now. So this is a protractor for those that might have never seen one or had a very limited experience with. This is a protractor, and what it does is it measures degrees of an angle. Okay, so as you look around here, so it's CAB is where we're going to start, this one right here. So that means I start at C, go down to A, come back to B. And I'm just looking at how big is that angle. So if you look, B is right along this bottom line here. Okay, and then C is right here. So A is kind of where everything starts. So from B to C, how far is that? That's just going to be simply 10 degrees. Okay, that's all I'm looking at there. So it's just going to be a 10-degree angle. So from D down to A, over to B, that's going to be this whole big area. Now notice, I kind of started from B and went back to D. I kind of look along here, and I looked at the ones in black because they start at 0, okay? But if I was going to start from one over here, I might look at the red ones. So as I look, okay, so this one is 80 degrees. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, and another one. So I'm going to say that that's 83 degrees. Okay, straight up and down is 90. Straight up and down is 90. So that's going to be 90 degrees. So that'd be a right angle. So angle DAB is going to be a little bit less than a right angle. Okay. EAB, E is way over here. E is this one. AB, okay, so I'm coming back here. So that's a pretty good size angle. That's this big of an angle. So I want to start at B over here and kind of work my way back. So I'm going to come all the way over. So there's 120 degrees right here. There's 125 degrees right here. So I'm going to go 25, 26, 27. So I'm going to actually say that that's 127 degrees. All right, it's quite obviously bigger than 90 degrees. So I would argue that it's 127 degrees just based. And all I'm doing is going by the tick marks. And all these little tick marks just represent 1 degree of an angle. Okay, that's all they do. They represent 1 degree of an angle. So I start kind of going by 10s, then go by 5s, and then start counting by 1s to figure out my angle measure. Okay, so for CAF, C back to here, A is just the center point again, F is way over here. So now this is a very, very large angle. So I would start at F, and this time I'm going to look at the red ones, because that starts at 0. So now I'm coming all the way over. And from F all the way over to C, I'm going to say that that's 170 degrees. That's how big it is. That's how big that angle is. Okay, that's how big that angle is. Now for DAF, right there, DAF, again, I'm going to start at the red and work my way back. So this would be 90 degrees. I go past that, another 5 degrees, 1, 2. So I would say that that's going to be 97 degrees. So straight up and down was 90. I went another 5 degrees over, plus another 1, 2. So I'm going to go 97 degrees there. All right. Then last but not least, EAF. EAF. This angle right here, how big is that angle? Once again, I'm going to start at the red, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3, that's going to be 53 degrees. That's going to be my angle right there. Okay, that's going to be my angle right there. So a couple things to note. One is my angle, should my angle be bigger than 90 degrees or less than 90 degrees? You know, that should help me out in figuring out how big my angle is. And then I'm just using these like little tick marks to help me out and help me measure. Number 7 in the original notes was incorrect. Let's take a look here. Bisects, KN bisects JKL. So that means this angle and this angle are going to be congruent. JKN is 8x minus 13. NKL is 6x plus 11. So bisects means it cuts in half. So 6x plus 11 will equal 8x minus 13. And here is where I made the mistake. So that goes away. That goes away. Somehow I thought that this should have been 26. So obviously mistaken. So this is not equal to 26. It is, in fact, equal to 24, which makes things a little bit easier to handle. So x is 12, but they want JKN. JKN is 8x minus 13, so I want 8 times 12 minus 13. So that's going to give me 96 minus 13. So that should give me 83 degrees. So 83 degrees is going to be my answer there. All right, I apologize for the mistake. I thank you to those that have pointed it out to me. So please make that adjustment in your notes. Thank you.